gonna start a message pull from each one of the cards, and we're just gonna take whatever is down out to us. Now y'all know I'm back, but this is a different channel, so we just gonna get it popping. But I'm a pull from each one of the cards. I'm gonna try to do a 1-card spread where I pull from each one of the decks, and we just read whatever we get. Okay. Welcome back to Spirit. Okay, we got honest and communication. So somebody has to speak something that's truthful or some clarity coming through. Now, I don't know, because this usually like the Queen of Swords. So however this is going to go, it's going to be straightforward and direct. Yeah, this right here going to be straightforward and direct. It's going to take a lot of vulnerability and freedom. Okay, so we pull from there. Let's pull from this angel deck. Let's see what we get. Serendipity wants to fly out in intention. So it's like some type of luck come with this setting your intention. So if you set your intentions to get clarity with pure intentions, I feel like you're going to gain some type of credit, or like it's some type of luck from this. It says celebrate new ideas of what ushers in feelings of alleviousness, higher connection, and inspiration daily. You could get one more, higher understanding. So this has a lot to do with something being highlighted, but it has to be honest. So something could be coming through where it's a message, where it could be somebody straightforward and direct, telling you something that's true. Or this could be you just being in your truth, receiving this information. Let me see. I'm going to pull from the prayer cards first and see what we get before we just pop it off and tell it. Stop letting energy. It said whoever gives heed to instruction prospers, and blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord. Proverbs 16:20. So that's just from one. That's from one prayer card. Let's do this. Damn, it's been a minute since I've been on here. It said for the Lord will unicate his people and have compassion for his servants. Psalms 135:14. So somebody could use that. I don't know. Y'all just take what resonates, be the rest. Remember, what works for you just might not work for me. What worked for me just might not work for your ass, okay? Moving forward. No one has ever seen God, but if we love one another, God lives in us and his love is made complete in us. So that's another prayer card. So let's just pop it off in tarot and see what this clarity is, because higher understanding is coming. So something is going to be highlighted either by the universe or something you set your intention for. So this could be just you wanting to know certain information and it just comes through. Or it could be directly spoken to you. Letter, communication. Let's see. We got the Knight of Wands, we got the 8 of Wands, and we have the 6 of Wands. So that's like, it's a victory in whatever this communication is, or is you working to achieve and accomplish this. I feel like good news is coming, but it's going to cause a lot of attention. Or you could be the type of person you receive a lot of attention. Whatever it is, it's a victory though. It's like a win. Now this could come from somebody younger than you, or this could be a fire sign. Fire, I have fire all out here. King of Wands show up. Someone who's very compassionate. Maybe this person has some direct communication to speak to you. But it's a victory, or it's a win, or it's something that you're going to have to achieve to gain some type of access to this communication and clarity. 7 of Pentacles, it also speaks about like getting grounded, but not more so getting grounded. Is like waiting. It's like a period of waiting, a period of investing, a period of waiting on something to harvest. You do have the Queen of Wands here. So this could be like, with the King of Wands, this could be like a twin flame connection that's waiting to get off the ground, or something that is well invested in already.
Okay, Cat. Go ahead, Cat.
You're talking, I'm already recording. Anywho, we back. Damn, so we do got cards flying all over. And the Ace of Coins. So this could have a lot to do with some type of major opportunity when it comes to some investment. It's a twin flame here. Maybe somebody wants to give you some type of clarity, or give you some type of higher understanding of something or someone. It comes with the major coin here. So now this coin just doesn't have to be money. It could be something that's solid to you. It could be just not finances. It could come in abundance. Abundance come in many different ways, many different forms, and abundance can come through other people as well too. Businesses, I feel like when it comes to some type of business here, you could be getting something off of the ground, or it could have been a waiting period for something to happen here. But it is here with the Six of Wands. Damn, Six of Wands and Ace of Coins. That's a for sure shot. So if you're waiting to receive some type of money, income, or something like that, that's a for sure shot. If you're waiting to receive some communication that causes you to have to achieve a certain goal or reach a certain goal, you will. The Empress shows up. The Empress is a very much so person who's hard working. That's Libra energy. Or you could be in this mother-like energy where you're very nurturing when it comes to making decisions and handling truth and clarity as well. You could be a teacher, a leader. I got fire all out here in air. Fire again in air. Page of Wands and King of Wands. So this is like good news, but I have the King and the Queen out here. So this could be two people speaking their truth, or this could be two people that have been longing and waiting to get a connection off of the ground, or this could be something that two people had to, is like waiting temporarily to get something off of the ground, but also to invest in something. Now the King of Swords is always cold. Not cold to where they're at a distance, but they cold when it comes to them strategically moving in certain situations. So they could be in this lovey-dovey energy, but they still focus, their main focus is on like work, progression, achievement, success, things of that nature. Two people need to have a it's almost like realizing two people are meant to be in a connection or something like that. But something truthful has to come out in order for this to work. Let's see what the long period of waiting is, because something here going to be highlighted, either about a connection or communication from someone. Six of Coins in the reverse. This talks about you receiving this. So maybe some of y'all didn't receive certain information that you should have, or you didn't get the clarity that was granted to you at one point in time. It was a period of waiting. Then we have the Nine of Wands. So this could have came with a lot of stress, anxiety, worry. Maybe these are two people that could have hurt each other as well too. Something going to be highlighted. I'm sorry about a connection. I got two kings out here. The Empress is out here and the Queen of Wands. This could be a mother and a daughter as well. Five of Coins. So maybe somebody know that they supposed to allow this receivement to happen, so to speak, but they have nothing to offer. And that's what the honest communication is, being able to accept when things are not fair, but being able to still achieve a certain goal to invest in this or get the investment off the ground that you want. Now, it might not come through the person you want, but it will definitely come through somebody else. Yeah, and the Nine of Coins reverse. So you got the World card right now. That speaks about new beginnings, endings, things that have caused major change in your life. You know, this could be physical, this could be mental, this could be you moving to a new state. Nine of Coins in reverse is almost like somebody who have it all but doesn't see it all. It's like somebody, some fucking clarity needs to come out here. And it needs to be done ASAP. Because somebody was stuck in a long period of time. They either couldn't wait or they waited too long. And in order to achieve this, some communication has to come out. It has to be truthful though, because whatever it is that's burdening a situation or causing hurt between two people is the reason that something hasn't got off the ground. Now somebody too could feel like they don't have what it takes for you to receive a certain amount of whatever this is you're trying to achieve. But this is going to be highlighted. Celebrate how much your ideas matter. Without them, the world would not be as whole. Connect to lighting the way for yourself first. Then others will be inspired by example. So even if you feel like you had a long period of waiting for something, always remember you didn't wait in vain. You didn't wait in vain. And even though this could be a situation where somebody didn't give you the proper communication because they have nothing to offer here, that still doesn't stop your flow of success. That still doesn't stop you from achieving certain things. And that still doesn't stop you from blossoming out of the Queen of Wands into the Empress energy. Because the Queen of Wands is a boss. She get things done too, but it's something she's unsure about right now. Could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, female. With the Nine of Cups, you're going to gain some type of... It's almost like right when you think you're not going to get something, you're going to get something. Right when you think something is not going to get off the ground, it will. But I feel like, too, somebody could be holding back because they show up one way. It's like they show up this way. Could be man or woman. But they really have nothing to offer you. And that's what the honest is. The honest communication is. Maybe somebody work a different job that you work. Or maybe you in a position to where you make more money than this person, or hell, maybe your work ethics show more than this person. They're afraid to let you know that they don't have what it is you're looking for. It's going to come. It's either going to come through a message or it's going to come through somebody. I think somebody wants your understanding because what you asking for, they don't have it. But you, my friend, you're not going to stop till you achieve a certain goal. So let's just say somebody owed you a large amount of money, right? They're afraid to let you know that right now in this time here, maybe not next year, maybe not the year afterward, but right now it's like they don't have what you asking them for, but they don't know how to be straightforward about it either. It's like somebody who show up like they have it, but they really don't. And they don't want you to judge them based on this. Five of Pentacles talks about being left out in the cold or not having nothing to give. So it's a connection you couldn't get off the ground because they had nothing to offer. With the Emperor showing up. I feel like somebody, Emperor is showing up, but a twin flame is like leaving a situation. After showing up one way and not completely being honest about things that could have took a long period of time or things that they couldn't get off the ground, it was still lessons that had to be learned here. The lesson they had to learn was learn how to communicate and be transparent. You still going to achieve some type of goal here, or you already won. Or you already won. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Yeah, you won. You won through some type of mischievous energy. Damn. It's like you leave the twin flame connection and jump straight into the Emperor and the Empress energy. With the 6 of Wands here, the 10 of Cups, 7 of Swords, somebody going to be mad about that shit. Yeah, somebody going to be mad about it because they showed up one way, but they didn't communicate honestly. They could have let you know, like, look, my funds are real low, or I don't think you're going to want to deal with me because I don't have this, or and it's really not nothing to you. What they really like, what's on their mind and giving them anxiety is not really what your pressure is. With that Ace of Coins, this could be something solid though. Somebody hurt too. They hurt either about a secret match. They no longer could attach themselves to dark energy. Now with the Devil reverse and the Ten of Swords reverse, that let me know that whatever they was trying to do is not going to work. The Ten of Swords is coming out of complete damage, complete depression, like stagnation energy. And somebody too could be pissed about a job. So it's like almost like asking somebody, would you still date me if I don't have all the funds that I used to have? Or would you still want to date being I'm not in a position that I once was? It could be something like that. But it is a match out here. You go from your twin flame straight into the Empress and Emperor energy. But in order for something to blossom, if it's the same person you dealing with, this person could feel dead inside. Like this somebody who could be real empty right now. It says settling, empathetic, and bored. Wanting different things, not being oneself. So this person wants to express how they feel. Showing up one way, but not really giving clarity on what's really going on. You know how you can ask somebody if they want help and they can know they need help, but they still say no? It's giving that energy. I want to see what that Seven of Swords is. Options. Involved with others and are open to possibilities of another situation. Keeping options open before full-time commitment. So this could be part of what's going on with this person. They could be leaving one situation to really blossom and bring something that's solid to another connection. Somebody couldn't tell y'all. They don't know how to tell you that. Emotional heights. Drains others emotionally, mentally, and depletes others while emotions are ignored or not being met by or acknowledged. So this somebody who won't acknowledge the fact that they don't have what it takes, or they're not in the energy to where they're able to achieve a certain goal to bring in something solid. Or it could be a situation like I say where somebody show up like they really want to tell you like it's not like that no more, or something like that. This person feels dead inside, and it has a lot to do with money, financial situations. Whoever your twin flame was, they was toxic. It's like somebody leaving a twin flame relationship to jump dead into a soulmate connection. Tick-tock. Wasting time. Too little, too late. Dragging their feelings. Non-committal. Time is running out. Years going by with no little improvement. So there's somebody who likes to party, dibble-dabble in different relationships to see what's going on, I guess. You know how people be feeling like they're missing out on something. Attention seeker. So there's somebody who's always in the spotlight. They could look good, so they use their looks as, you know, something to draw others in, or they're very charming with their looks, so they know how to pull other people towards them. But they really don't be having nothing to offer. And then you have this with the twin flame. I go back to this. It says opposites attract. So you could have been with somebody the whole time y'all was opposite. And that is why a lot of things didn't work. Okay, so let's pull for family matters. Y'all take what resonates. Don't make it fit if it don't. Yeah, somebody was over controlling when it comes to a family situation. They could have been very manipulative, or this person's family. They lost control of a situation. And that goes back to that twin flame. Whoever this is lost control of a situation. It's like either they got a taste outside of a connection, and that's what they really want to roll with, and that could be the true and honest communication that needs to be spoken to or told to you. Or it could be a situation, like I said, where somebody does not have the things they once had, but they still show up like this. But at the same time, they lost control and hope over a situation because of their lack, so to speak. 3 of baskets. So when it comes to family matters, it's like a bunch of people lost control over a situation. It could have been three different people here. Yeah, it's like 3 different people. Something to do with an ex. Somebody ex could be on the run as well. If this is a twin flame, your twin flame on the run. But this somebody, your twin flame, is somebody that you knew from your past. They could either be married to a doctor or with a doctor right now. You got the Moon card. This is why this person probably knows your every move and keep you up underneath the radar. Because I feel like it's a lot of things they haven't really told to you. It's like clarity needs to be given before anything else can go on. But it has a lot to do with hidden motives from a family here. They're hiding a lot of things. So let's just say you got family members you ain't talked to in years, right? Somebody now know you know the truth about this shit. Because in the upright, you finding out. In the reverse, you know when it fucks your head up. Then some of y'all could know about it, but you playing dumb. It's like you could have warned this person or said something that highlighted something you said to bring in some type of communication. Now I see a lot of swords. That's back and forth talking. Three of Sticks. You know what I don't like about this though? Because somebody was willing to sacrifice you. Just so something wouldn't come to the light. And that is probably why this person lost control over this. So whatever this is for you pertaining to family, somebody going to get hung in their own lies. Or they going to have to prove their lies. That's just basically what it is. They either lied about communication or they lie. It's, first of all, somebody is worried that they don't have enough to give what it takes. Second of all, if it's a family situation, these people already know that you know the truth. This is just a bunch of bullshit and manipulation. Because they lost control, they know the connection will never come back or be the same. They could have even found interest elsewhere, but they too ashamed to tell you that. You could be in an energy where you're trying to move on from this person. Or they need to. These people did a lot to you. What else did they do? So imagine dealing with stupid ass family members and then have to turn around and deal with a twin flame connection that could have possibly played in a family situation. They was never supposed to do that. So that was a curse that was broken. Now you're able to walk in the emperor or the empress position. That means you're going to meet your exact match after dealing with this bullshit. You got some good news coming in. Could be about a new home. I give it summertime. Remember, you are the blessing no matter what nobody tell you. God bless you in your own way. And that is what that is. So if they looking at you like you always been a blessed person, what does that have to do with equally giving you what is already written in stone for you? Because somebody could know something is due to you, but this is why they keep tabs on you. They keep you close, but in the shadows. Did not just say close, but in the shadows. So this is somebody who could be dealing with someone that's familiar to you or close to you, but they're not saying that. They feel as though as long as you don't know, it won't hurt. Whole time you could be somebody who's intuitive, where you already told this person some shit. Like, you already told this person some shit, like, Like, I know when it's going to happen. I know what you did. I know who this is. And I know who you playing with. You know. Yup. That's confirmation. That's definitely confirmation. With this communication too, it might bring a lot of fire between you and this person, because the Nine of Wands did show up. This is somebody who's always worried or having anxiety, but in this situation, I feel is more like a protective tactic. So you might even ignore this person because you could have warned them or told them what you knew already. They still wanted to go on in the shadows and play games. So if this is a family member, they kept playing in your relationship. Just out the gate. Just out the gate. Then you got this water sign here who's trying to bring some type of balance, but in order to bring balance and restore healing, you have to come with some type of truth. And I'm not talking about no text. Look this person, sit down and have a conversation with this person. Especially if it's not familiar energy. That's dumb. It could have a lot to do with assets. That explains why this person chose this twin flame connection. Because you wasn't going to go for anything. You prefer an emperor. There go that Seven of Coins again. See, but the problem with the third party is they have already invested in this. So if they invested in your person, it's on some shit. I can't tell y'all what to do, but me, it's a no. I want to drop it like a bad fucking bag of rocks. It's a no. It's a no. Because it seems to me like somebody is just lingering around, and it's just like when you could just be telling the truth this whole time, you prefer to procrastinate and still show up like everything is good. Whole time they know you are the blessing package here. Nine of Coins come up again. You got Big Mama in reverse, so something is going to be revealed to you. How many times I got to say that? When somebody watches you that much, it's either something they doing or something they hiding. Something going to be exposed, and that's coming in quick. This like the Chariot. Some of y'all could be needing to check on y'all vehicle. Like, check to make sure it got oil in it. Check it for, you know, get an inspection, some shit like that. But this is coming through fast. It's like fast clarity. Fast highlighted clarity. This has a lot to do with family too as well. I feel like family, you're going to get the victory you receive. Yeah, because victory came out twice. So this could just you be rejoicing, figuring out the truth or finding out the truth. Because you win. The one that gets away always is the one that wins. Okay? It's like dodging a fucking bullet. And receive come out again. So somebody's hand is being forced at this time. Somebody's hand is being forced. Three of Coins reverse. They no longer have a job. So this is what I'm getting. Check this out. Whoever's put on and show up like they got this and like they still winning, they really don't know how to tell you that they don't have it no more. And the reason so is because they could have connected with somebody from your past that's familiar to you or somebody that's close in family. But you still gonna get what's yours. So if you have to lawfully and legally take somebody to court, take them to court. As long as they owe you, you will never be broke. Okay? You will never be fucking broke, and that's the truth. With the Two of Wands, see, you want to choose a different direction. I feel like this person want to bring clarity, thinking that y'all gonna be able to step into the Emperor and the Emperor. The Emperor is just not somebody who's big top of the line. The Emperor is someone who's very studious. So this person studied energy more than anybody. This could be a very wealthy man as well. Somebody know your destiny was to be with a wealthy person and they intersected. Then you see, readings like this make me mad. I'm not gonna lie, because people have their own destiny and it's like they see yours so fascinating and it's like, no, but that's not your destiny. That's not your life. It's like somebody could have wanted your life too, but your ancestors want theirs. Your ancestors got that gat, got that bullet. They got them bullets. They got their satchel on, Holy Bible, and they play with them skulls in the back. So it's on some shit where somebody's hand is being forced to bring some clarity out. Okay? That's it's too much. To me, it's too much to be dealing with. I'm gonna close this out with another angel message. It's too much to be dealing with. Life is too short to be dealing with stupid people. They show up one way. It's like somebody show up one way, but they really know. Or they could really be the ones to have it, right? But the universe wants you to use compassion when dealing with this situation. Have compassion for those who not know that they were hurting you, or because they didn't give you this clarity, it confused you. Because most people spaz out when a person knows some shit the whole time and ain't telling them. Most people spaz. Don't spaz on this person. Just let them think they got the upper win on some shit. Because 9 times out of 10, if you psychic, this showed up twice. You already know what's going on. You could have warned this person or said something that put them on game. They not telling you that though. I also get to like this communication too that's coming. Is on some shit where somebody have no choice but to be honest with you. I wanna be nosy. What comes with what they hiding? A lover's connection. So they could be hiding the way they feel, or like I said, they could be hiding the person they're dealing with the whole time, and it did come up in the reverse. They really have no love, feelings, or affection for this person. They don't know how to tell you that because it's so close and familiar felt to you. So anyways, y'all take what resonate, you know. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. I will be back though with another video. If this don't resonate, just let it fly. Don't worry about it.